riding around. It's July 4th and just cruising down the Sioux line now. I got a passenger on the back, so not going to be doing any moto vlogging or just taking a video. They'll probably throw up so you guys can watch. 4th of July riding around up in somewhat northern Minnesota on this Sioux line trail. Camping area. That's for people that bring their ATVs out here to camp and just ride this line. There's a deer on the trail up here. Huh? Maybe it's a dog? See it? Look at him. He's just sitting here. What are you doing, deer? He's running in the woods now. There's an ATV up here, side by side. No, I'm just riding on the bike trail. This is a bike path right here. I holding like down here or something? Hey. It's dusty. But yeah, it's the 4th of July, everyone's off. There's tons of people out here. I held up my hand, I forgot to give him the closed fist. Just waving, being nice, forgot about him. Really thinks there's 5 people behind me. Kind of a boring trail, but it's easy when you have someone else on the back now and keep it boring. It's better. We're a bunch of hard single track with someone else on the back. This thing cooking between your legs, gets hot. America's 250th. Pretty exciting 4th of July. You know that for all the people I saw here, I don't actually see many people on the actual trail. There's tons of cars parked around everywhere and stuff. Yesterday I rode through a car show in St. Francis, Minnesota, I think, on this thing. It was like the most boring car show ever. I've got 2 E-Type Jaguars, 2 Mustangs, 72 Cutlass, a bunch of cool cars, and there's a few neat cars at the car show, but I can go home and look around my garage and I find it more exciting. Got my decibel killer, and I paid extra money for it when I bought my Wings exhaust to make it quiet just for motovlogging. But on a day like today, I don't want it screaming loud, cruising around with everyone here and disturbing nature. I just didn't want to wear earplugs while I ride, to be honest. Big reason. Harder to talk and else. caught the rim and rode up it. Didn't even see that guy, it scared me. Give him some room. You guys are probably thinking this is the most boring off-road video ever, but when you got a passenger and you're on a dual sport bike, that's what you want, probably. I'm actually gonna go do some more exciting, I don't know what you call it, 2-track maybe? It's not single track, but see how that works. It's hard. Not a lot of movement on this bike with 2 people and standing up. It's really hard, and you kind of just got to eat all the bumps. I'm gonna pause it there, and then we'll pick it up in a little bit. You guys stopped up here, so I figured I'd record them. Just when I tried to give myself room behind them so I wouldn't get all eating their dust. Man, they're going slow. What, pass them here? Overpass. Ooh. Add a little gap. Small town Minnesota. Go cruise around and look at all the excitement. All the other TV people. little town. Back on the trail. I'll pull it up again later. A little bit now on the trail. It's a little more scenic along this area. Passing side by side. That guy has no idea what I did it earlier too. Can't believe it. There's a little offer here that I'm gonna hit. Kind of challenging with my passenger on the back, but we'll see how it goes. A little muddy. It's very wet. Got a little muddy there. Oh, almost fell. Make sure you're holding on. Don't just sit there, hold on. You're gonna fall off. Of course, my shoes are soaking wet now. No. Wednesday was hard single track or anything, but it was kind of muddy. Whew. No way I would do that trail with 2 people right now. Ooh. Well, that guy was looking weird for some reason. He was on. Whew, lots of people here. Yeah, I think we don't need to be waving at everyone. People keep giving, there's no one else, and there's like one after another. Tons of people, so kind of dumb. We're all giving the no one else, and then there's like a million people just one after another. Much more enjoyable trail than my last time I rode when no one else was out. Alright, lots of excitement there. It's gonna just boring straight for a while, so I'm gonna go and pause it. Right over there. Just kinda cruising around it now. public water access. All the boats out. Cruise around the lake. There's a big fish. There's a guy with an axe and a blue cow. Very strange. State Park, cruise around it. Old truck. Here's Mille Lacs Lake, nice scenic area. Walk around that. Some docks, kind of swampy. He's not getting a park permit and just driving through. No ATVs. Good thing I'm not an ATV. I'm straight Lego. State Park area. Now we're riding back to Sylvan. It's the motorcycle trail we started on. We see these gates that look like they're halfway closed, of course. Jeez. Don't. Huh? Why did I? Yeah. This takes us back to the ATV trail. Huh? That was illegal. Huh? That was illegal. No, that's the line to the ATV trail. This takes us, the trail we've been riding, yeah. This is for ATVs and side-by-sides.
Why did it say no motorized vehicles?
Huh?
It said no motorized vehicles.
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe it was illegal. Who cares? Alright, we're back on the ATV trail now, see? I don't know. I figured if they made a trail that took you to the ATV trail, the ATVs could ride on it. Who cares? Well, doesn't matter. Back on the trail. Guy driving a lawnmower around right there. Some cows over there. They're in the water. Alright, I'm gonna go and pause it. Just boring straight line riding now. I don't know how well you guys can see them, but they're moving pretty quick. Yeah, they're trying to be pretty careful with the passenger on the back, so for me at least, so can't do anything too nuts. tractors. Oh, there is a fish, yeah. There's a bunch of them around there. Kinda neat. Heading towards St. Cloud now. On all the previous videos, been heading towards Duluth or heading back, I guess, towards Omnia? I don't know. Whatever that town's called. You know, the slow line is kind of fun, but too rocky. I hate where they just throw in these, like, it's not even gravel, it's just like big loose rocks that are sharp. Like if I was gonna get a flat tire, I'd be shocked. These don't just rip through my tires. Like right in here, it just gets unenjoyable. They just, like Continental tell them to put down the world's sharpest rocks here, to just destroy any tire. Craziness. Tomfoolery. Neat little area in front of us. Big nice open road. Hold on. There's all the fishies. Alright, we're heading back to Amu, about to hit our parking spot. Yeah, that'll be it for today. So the Soul Line, Minnesota. Pretty fun, hope you enjoyed it. Show ride, a person on the back, so couldn't go crazy. Alright, that's it for today, guys. I'll see you.